I'm an entrepreneur. How do I build my personal brand and career or business brand? If you're asking this question, this lesson is for you. Yes, as an entrepreneur or as a business owner, whether you're a big business owner or a small business owner, you are also connecting your business to your personal brand. They are not entirely different. You always have to find a way to connect both together. Think of somebody like Elon Musk. Now, you know him as a person, but when you think of him, you think of Tesla, you think of all the businesses, all the lines of business that he has, right? Because his personal brand is connected to his business. So you can't entirely separate both entities. There's always a connection. And so it is important for you to understand that both your personal brand and your career or business brand are intertwined. They are closely intertwined. And it's very difficult to separate them. Very difficult to separate them. All right. So your personal branding shows your values, your interests, your expertise, and all those good stuff. And you have a way of communicating that in terms of your professional or career brand or a business brand. So, how do you translate your values, your personal interests, all those good stuff that you have? How do you translate them to your career? How do they play a role in your business? If you're someone known to be very humble, truthful, you are good at what you do, how do you communicate this same message as part of your career, as part of your business, as part of your professional brand? This is what we're talking about in this video. So, bringing all those personal attributes to the table, to your career table, is very important. You can't separate any of them. You mostly all of them. You can't. All right. So we're going to talk about the 4 C's of branding, and this is very essential in your personal branding journey as well as your career branding journey. The first is clarity. The second is consistency. The third is content. And the fourth is connections. Now, clarity, you have to make sure that you communicate your message very well. It is one thing to know who you are. I've said it somewhere in this lesson before. It is one thing to know who you are because you know yourself, right? It's another thing to be able to communicate who you are to other people, to communicate your message, communicate your values to other people, your purpose to other people. And if they don't understand it, no matter how loud you are, no matter how loud the speaker is, they will never be able to understand. People will never be able to understand it. So clarity is very important. What sets you apart from others in your industry? You have to make people know this. You have to make it stick to their brain. You have to make it stick to their brain. And this is what the next point, the next C of branding will help you do, which is consistency. Now, you know what this is, you are clear about your message, and you have to be consistent about it. You almost have to sound like a talking drum. Like you have to keep repeating it. People need to know again who you are, what you do, why you do what you do, and how you can help them. Right? Keep singing it, keep raising your voice so that people will know you. And one way to go about this is posting. And we're going to talk about content, the next point. Posting, showing up all the time. Yes, sometimes you might be like, I'm always doing this. There is no other way to go around it. If you don't market yourself, no one will market you, right? And when I mean marketing, I'm not talking about advertising yourself or promoting yourself. We talked about it in our first video or in our first lesson that personal brand is not self promotion. So when we say advertising, we're talking about your values, your interests, your skills, all those good stuff that you have, how to make people really know and understand and know how you can help them. This is what we're talking about when we say or use words like advertising or showing yourself, not self promotion. Remember, not self promotion. All right, so developing a solid content strategy is very key. That is the third point when it comes to branding. Content strategy. If you run out of ideas, that could be very difficult spot to be in. So make sure that you create a good strategy that will help you to always have content for people. Remember, you're not just creating things that you like or things that you think you want, but things that people actually need that will be of great help to them. So maybe in a month you carve out all the topics you're going to talk about. Some will be videos, some would be tests or blogs. So make sure you really strategize so you don't get stuck and be frustrated, right? So you're making sure that you create a lasting impression on people. Now, the fourth and final point is building connections. We've said it in our last lesson, networking and making connections. You have to be very intentional about building connections with the right people in your industry, and this will help you to expand your reach. You are expanding your reach because no man is an island. You're able to do more when you have more people around you or more people with you. There's an adage that says that one person can go a mile, but if you are in the company of many other people, you can go several other miles. So take advantage of your network, and I don't mean taking advantage of them negative way. Like, make sure you reach out to them, make sure you connect with them, see how you can help them and how they can help you to reach your goal. I hope this has really blessed you, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm there to answer them, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.